So the governor of California apparently signed this Fair Pay to Play Act for the NCAA. What do y'all think about it?
Is that only in California teams?
Yes, it is. And that's what they were talking about. It's like how it's going to like gravitate players more towards California, and and how this is going to affect other states to try to pass the similar things so they can, because athletes are going to want to get the money, so they're going to
gravitate toward there.
Well,
so you're saying it's going to help recruiting in California?
Oh, yes, because they're going to want to get paid. And then that's also going to make the other states probably lean more towards doing the same.
Unless
I don't disagree with it. Like, I mean, they're sticking their name out there and stuff. I don't know how much they're going to be getting as far as commission-wise for jersey sales, but I don't necessarily disagree with it. Like, yes, they get scholarships to go to those schools and everything, but also they're probably already coming from a bad neighborhood where now you're having to support them to live in a different kind of socioeconomic background that they probably can't afford to live in from their parents and stuff. So I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I hear that a lot of people do as well.
It's just doing what they're doing now, but making it legal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that comes out about a lot of people getting paid under the table.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not a big fan of college football just for the simple fact I'm not a big fan of college because I think it's robbing people. I mean, we could go down a rabbit hole on that, talking about getting people in student debt and ripping people off, and there's people that are getting their Social Security garnished for their student loans. Like, that's crazy. And then you get all these athletes, and it's basically slavery. Not really slavery, but
it's a bad word to use right there.
But like, what I'm getting at is like they're working for free and making these. They're making these colleges.
It's their
millions
decision,
and
though.
millions of. It's their only choice to go to. If you want to play professional, what are you gonna do? You can't go straight to NFL, even if you were good. Well, you still can't.
Nobody's
because,
ever that good.
Even if you could.
I mean, I didn't have an option.
It's not like
I had to get.
No, I'm saying that these corporations, college is a corporation and it's evil, and I think the players need to get paid.
I don't think the colleges need to pay them. I'm fine with their them getting percentages of their jersey sales and stuff like that. If they want to go do a commercial and they want to get paid for that, that's fine too. I do not want the colleges paying them if they're already paying their way through school. That's my only thing like this. If they're getting paid for their jerseys and being in the commercial and stuff, that's fine with me. But that's the only thing I'm against is like if the college is actually paying them because they pretty much already are because they got a scholarship.
Free meal plans, free everything.
That's very true. I like that too because I mean they do end up bringing a whole lot more money back to the university just off their jersey sales and stuff like that. So I think they do deserve a cut because they brought more fans to that fan base. I mean, look at Clemson.
Cheaters.
Huh?
Cheaters.
Let's not dive into that. We could probably talk about that all night.
Cheaters.
But just like 4 or 5 years ago, they were like, I don't know, a Wisconsin kind of team.
Yeah.
Maybe a Syracuse.
Maybe not 4 or 5.
Not well known. I mean,
yeah, Syracuse more like a Wisconsin.
Maybe like 10.
Wisconsin's a bigger football program.
I mean, Wisconsin just came about too.
I'd say like closer to 10 years ago.
Who brought Clemson into the picture?
4 or 5.
Deshaun Watson. Everybody knows that household name whenever he was there at Clemson. So I'm just saying he should have got something out of that. Dabo Swinney now, but who was the first? Who was on that field bringing attention to Clemson?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Deshaun Watson.
Before you had Deshaun, you had Sammy Watkins. But okay, anyway, it's just it's fine with them getting paid for the jerseys, but just that's it.
Here's my argument with that, Preston. Well, this is what the school's argument would be. None of that money goes to the school for like the actual school itself, the university. It's a separate program, complete separate.
So like where does the money go?
Whoever.
To the people that are getting fat from it?
I just know it. I know it for sure does not go to the universities.
Yeah, it goes into private funds, and then people get paid with it.
And they get shuffled back into the boosters.
Just like
so, would you rather this student athlete that's doing all the work get paid, or just some schmuck that's snorting cocaine off a stripper all night?
That one.
getting all this money. Like
He's earned
that's
it.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it at all.
So you actually even gave me more of a reason to get behind it because of the fact that, somebody that's not even associated with the university.
No,
that's
not
even,
somebody. The sports whole, like U of A, the whole sports program, that's not funded by the university. All that money they have to gain themselves to have
from boosters.
Yes, boosters. To get through the complexes to pay the SEC so much.
But you just said that the jersey sales are not going back to those.
No, to the university. The university is getting nothing.
It's going back to the sports program.
Yes, it's funding the sports program.
So who brought in all that attention into the sports program?
Exactly, but once you
The
start
player. So
putting money
why
out
does
for
he
that,
not earn any of that money that he's been bringing back into the sports program?
Okay,
Because he's getting a free education,
Exactly.
Preston.
His
That
education's
education is
$10,000.
invaluable.
That's
It's
what I'm-
invaluable.
That's what I'm saying.
It's worth way more than millions of dollars.
I'm not against
I'm
it
not
or
even-
for it.
I wouldn't even
So
think
it
they
goes
would
back
make
into the
millions of
sports.
dollars, though. They wouldn't make. I would think they'd be surprised on how much they don't make. A lot of them. You
Dude,
got your
they're
big.
probably
You
making
got your
as
big
much as an
name.
NFL team
No.
and ticket
I'm
sales.
talking. Okay, you got that's like
No, they've had
that's like
numbers.
20 players in the
No.
NCAA. How many? Like maybe 20 players have those jersey sales, but the rest of the
Oh, you're right. You are
thousands.
right about that. You're
It's like
right.
they're not
They're
gonna
way
get a
more
single
NFL
thing.
jersey sales. Well, I don't know, dude. Some people are real big about their college football.
Yeah, but NFL's
for like
a
the
way
maybe
bigger
5 teams
platform.
though. It's like maybe
Right.
okay. I'll
You're
say
talking about-
25 teams because you got your top 25, and then out of that maybe 15 of them are more well known.
Well, that's kind of hard to do because there's 32 NFL teams. There's how many hundreds of colleges?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm saying like there's a few players that might get paid a crap ton of money, but the majority of players aren't going to be making millions off these jersey
You're
sales.
right.
But anytime that any team is doing good, anybody that was ever a fan of that team starts coming out of the woodworks. They start wanting to get those Arkansas logos on their shirts and start paying for them. That money goes back to the sports department. So you said, right?
I don't know about like logos and stuff like that. I'm talking about like from the ticket sales and all that stuff. All that's going back into the sports program
To be used on what?
to be used to put on the sporting events to pay for everything, to pay the SEC.
To keep the lights on.
Yes, is what it is.
And stuff
The
like
school
that.
does not fund anything. The university itself does not fund anything at all. They give the scholarships. So
I
it's
don't
like
believe
they're-
that.
Look it up. I
But-
mean, obviously not. It's a corporation. There obviously is going to be some loopholes.
Yeah.
How are you gonna
lots
beat
of
it?
loopholes.
The NCAA
It's just like the government, dude. But here's my deal.
we can't do nothing
I'm
about
cool.
that.
I am cool with you making money. I'm cool with you selling jerseys. I'm cool with all that. But just be open about it. Don't be like you're getting a free education. So we'll take the money and you worry about your education and you'll be fine. Like just like the NFL, I'm cool with it because it's like, hey, we're going to make a lot of money off of you, but we're going to make it worth it for you. And same with any professional sports. That's all I'm saying.
And
That's
that's
it.
why I agree with. That's why I lean more towards agreeing with the California thing because it's
Me too.
Because it
That's a step in the right direction.
and because it's not like like I said earlier, the colleges aren't paying them; they're making money off their own self, and so that's what makes it more fair.